Hello everyone, myself Alisha Baba from Asian Law College, Noida, and my today's topic of discussion is writ provisions in the Indian Constitution. Now let us begin with what is a writ. Writ is an order or a command issued by a court to some other person or authority by which that person or authority has to act or abstain from acting in a certain way. Now let us discuss about how these writs were originated. It was a unique development of the Anglo-Saxon monarchy. In the beginning, it was a document issued by the king against the landowner whose vessel complained him about an injustice done to him. Our Indian Constitution adopted this concept of writ from the English common law, and there are total 5 writs mentioned in our Indian Constitution. First of them being writ of habeas corpus. The word habeas corpus means you may have the body. That means this writ is issued to produce a person who has been detained, whether in prison or in custody, before the court, and to also release that person if the detention is found to be illegal. Second writ being the writ of mandamus. Mandamus means we command. It is a command or an order or an writ that is issued by a Supreme Court or High Court to a lower court or some public authority to perform some public duty or statutory duty. This writ is issued in order to make the public authority to perform his duty that has failed to do so. Next writ being the writ of certiorari. The writ of certiorari can be issued by the Supreme Court or any High Court for quashing the order already passed by the lower court, tribunal or quasi-judicial authority. Now there are several conditions necessary for the issue of writ of certiorari. First one being there should be a court, tribunal or an officer having legal authority to determine the question with a duty to act judicially. Second being such a court, tribunal or officer must have passed an order acting without jurisdiction. Third one being the order should contain an error of judgment in appreciating the facts of the case. The next writ is the writ of prohibition. The writ of prohibition means to forbid, to stop, and it is also sometimes referred to as a stay order. This writ is issued when a lower court or a body tries to transgress the limits or the powers that are vested in it. The writ is issued by any High Court or Supreme Court to an inferior court prohibiting the latter to stop the continuing the proceedings in the later case. After the issue of the writ, proceedings in the lower court come to an end. Next writ being the writ of quo warranto. The word quo warranto means by what warrant or by what authority. This writ questions the person's authority to sit in a particular office. The writ requires the concerned person to explain to the court by what authority he holds the office. So now to conclude my speech or my today's topic of discussion, I would like to say that there are total 5 writs mentioned in our Indian Constitution which protect our fundamental rights mentioned in Part 3 of the Indian Constitution, and we can move to the Supreme Court or High Court for the protection of our fundamental rights under Article 32 and 226 of the Indian Constitution. Thank you.